Hey guys, this is Anya. Today I'll be camping in one of the parks in eastern Iowa. I'm really excited for today. It will be my first time winter camping and I am truly looking forward to the hot meal, so follow along. Made it to the campground. A little bit of setting up to do. Gotta put up the shelter, start the dinner. The sun's already down, so we don't have too much light left, so probably should hurry up a little bit. I'm gonna put on a couple more layers and stay warm. Got my layers on. I just gotta do the final measure to keep myself warm, and I like to use these adhesive body warmers. They last pretty long and they'll keep me warm throughout the evening and the night. Let's see. Just gotta get the, there you go. Okay, it's gonna start working it a little bit and keep me warm. But for now, I'm gonna get started on the tent and build the shelter for the night. I'm gonna use a sheet of Tyvek for my floor print so I don't damage it, and my footprint I meant, so I don't damage the tent and keep the tent dry throughout the night. As you can see, the shelter is ready. I got my tent set up. It's a little hard to get the stakes in the ground because it's frozen, but attainable. I got a new little gadget today. There you go. I got a thermometer, and I'm excited to see what the temperatures get to tonight. Right now, looks like we're around that 0 degrees Celsius, about 30-ish, 32 Fahrenheit. I'll leave it outside for accurate representation. While I'm setting up, I decided to quickly open my sleeping bag so it can puff up pretty well and get the insulation working properly. Let's see. It's a 20-degree bag, so it should be good for tonight, but I am a little worried again because this is my first time winter camping, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm just gonna leave it out for a couple hours, let it get fluffy again. Now I gotta get started on getting some firewood together, as it's 5:34 and it's dark out already. got some firewood ready. Gotta take the pile closer to the campsite, and finally excited to get started on dinner. I'm very hungry. All this work outside makes me want to eat a pretty good meal. Okay, better get started. There's a bunch of snow in the firing right now, so I got my trowel to clean it off so we can get the fire started faster and easier. Finally, time to make some tea. My hands are very cold from chopping up the vegetables. Next time I'll know to pre-process the food. I got some green tea with berry flavor. Gonna use my stainless steel cup to heat the water. I should start setting up my sleeping system. I started with the sleeping bag a couple hours ago just to make sure it has enough time to puff up again, and time for my sleeping pad, which I'm really excited. Recently I got my hands on Nemo Tensor Extreme. It will be definitely a cozy night, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I'm gonna blow it up, and I also brought my Thermarest foam pad. There you go. So I'm gonna double pad it and hoping to stay warm. got the pad inflated. Just gonna throw that in the tent and get my other little things ready for the night. Okay, I also brought my Cedar Summit Reactor Extreme Liner. It's a extra protection, I guess, from the cold. And finally got myself a Nemo, is that Philo? Yeah, I think just Philo pillow. So I really like it. It's a perfect balance between a small pillow but also something that has a little bit of foam in it and less crinkle. It is also inflatable. So gonna get those things ready as well. First little potato check. We're gonna see how they're doing. Let's see. Probably still needs about the same amount of time, but it smells incredible. I got my cup of boiling water. I am going to make the green tea, as I think I already mentioned, and I like to add, there's my bag with goodies. I like to add dried mint leaves. I have a whole bag. I think it's also starting to snow. I don't know if it's visible on camera, but we got little snowflakes. So I'm gonna let it sit for a second. Don't want to wait too long because it'll get cold. And gonna enjoy my hot beverage. There you go. Finally drinking my tea. It took a while for it to boil, and then I put a piece of foil over, and that was pretty quick. I also burnt my gloves when I was trying to pick up the mug. I don't know if you can tell the little slits there. I'll know to invest in better gloves next time. So I'm excited to drink some tea. And once I'm finished with that, actually I probably should move now. I'm gonna dry out my boots because they're wet and my feet are really cold. But potatoes almost ready and I'm super excited to eat. Let's see. Oh, that's looking good. Now final stage with the potatoes is to add some shredded cheese. And my Michelin star rated meal is gonna be ready. Got the potatoes done. The cheese is perfect. Potatoes are perfect. Let's see. Oh, that looks so good. Perfect meal for tonight. Now, it turned out perfect. Oh, I love this so much. As a side, I got some Korean carrots. At least that's what we call them in Ukraine. I don't know if that's actually a Korean carrot recipe or not, but perfect. Let's see, we got some Korean carrots and our potatoes tonight. It's incredible. My sleep system is ready. I am full of delicious food. One last thing left to do is to pre-make, I guess, breakfast for tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing the classic honey butter bread recipe. I have the dry ingredients pre-mixed in here. I just gotta add a little bit of warm water. The biggest challenge is to not overdo the ratio. Let's see. I added flour, sugar, a little bit of salt, and yeast. I'm gonna mix it up real quick and leave it overnight to rise. Nothing's better than the smell of fresh bread. Time to go to bed. I'm all tucked in my sleeping bag, looking like a mega mind. Anyway, it's kind of cold. You can see my breath in the air. I don't know. There we go, that's better. I'm hoping to have a good night. I put 2 adhesive body warmers, one on my lower back and then one on my feet. I changed my socks to very warm wool socks. Shout out to my mom, by the way, for making the sweater as well as the socks for today. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, friends. Last night I slept pretty good. Not the coziest and warmest overnight camping that I've had, but it was okay. I only woke up a couple times throughout the night because my left side, where my bag zipper is, was getting colder, and I had to put my puffer jacket around my hip area to insulate it a little more and keep myself warm. But I should wake up now, get up now, get ready for the day, and cook some breakfast. Here's what the dough looks like this morning. You can see it pretty much doubled in size. I'm gonna use foil to cook it over the coals. I'm gonna make some cheesy bread, and then I'm gonna just do the classic honey butter recipe as well. Cheesy bread is done. I would say very well done. I burnt it a little bit, but it's okay. We still got a really good side. It's very crispy too. Perfect piece of bread. I just slide this piece of butter in there, let it melt for a second or two. Final addition to this classic recipe is some honey, pieces of bread with the butter that's already melted in there. Perfect. Amazing. Got the water ready. There we go. Just gonna make some tea and enjoy my bread even more now. I think that's what you call a perfect morning. Once I'm done with my tea and my breakfast, I'm going to start packing up so I can go home and fully warm up. Even though right now I'm doing pretty well, it's just the aftertaste of the night, I guess, left me a little bit chilly, but nothing that hot bread and tea can't fix. There we go. There's the honey. Okay, I'm gonna start taking down my tent now. Everything else is pretty much packed up, ready to go. This is the last thing that's left. Now I'm ready to get home. I don't really worry much about packing down the tent back into its bag, just because I'm gonna go home and dry it out since it's snow on the ground and it snowed a little bit overnight. Gotta make sure the gear lasts, so gotta take care of it right. Thanks everybody for watching this video. I really enjoyed this overnight trip and I'm looking forward to making more videos and documenting my trips. So please leave a like and a comment if you truly enjoyed this as well as I did.